taking a look at Bitcoin BTC on the live stream. So, I mean, we can't act surprised. We've been talking about this for a couple of weeks now. I don't know how long I've had this chart drawn. Technically, we have support at 100 to 108, which is going to reset the RSI, which is going to reset the stock RSI, and get ready for the next move up, in my opinion. Technically, we still have support at 100 and 108,000. As long as we stay over this area, we don't know how low we're necessarily going to go before we get the next move up. 139 to 148 is still the top, in my opinion, if not higher. However, if we do break below this area, I'd say the top is in and good games. But we don't have to worry about that yet. With the Bitcoin dominance, obviously Bitcoin dominance is going back up because altcoins are getting decimated right now with this Bitcoin drop. We are back over the 236, which is not what we wanted. We wanted Bitcoin dominance below 54%, and over 58% is obviously higher than 54%. So this is not good. We want this to continue to break down, and we want Ethereum dominance to skyrocket. Unfortunately, Ethereum had a big hit today too. That's pretty much it. I do have a little bit of hopium. So Bitcoin on the monthly, we are coming up on September, and obviously everyone always has something to say about September. So we did chart it out, so we can kind of see historically speaking where September is. So we had, September was bearish in 2013, bearish in 14, 14 bearish. I mean, technically it was still bearish, even though it printed green candle. It was obviously still, price action was still bearish. It was still bearish. It printed red, bearish, 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 bearish. See, the thing is that some people might say, oh yeah, it printed a green candle, so that's bullish. But in reality, it's not bullish. The only time that I'd say that it's bullish is if it made a higher high. But it didn't. Both times it was in this downward channel making a lower high. So technically that's still bearish. So unfortunately we're coming up on September. So I do think that we are in for a red candle, unfortunately, for September. So that's pretty much it. But obviously you can see after September we do get a nice recovery rally. Even though this was green, this was green, this was green. Every single time we had a nice run back in 2020. More consolidation in 2019. So I don't know how low it can go, but that's why it's important to note areas of support, because knowing that you can know that, okay, so like worst case scenario, if I'm dollar cost averaging Bitcoin, or if I'm depending on how I'm managing my portfolio, worst case scenario, I can know that Bitcoin's headed to 100 to 108,000. And it's going to be extremely dragged out and prolonged through September. That's pretty much it. I know that's a lot of information. I hope that all made sense. None of this is financial advice. It is just my opinion, and thank you.